Now, I'm a Texan. And as a Texan, I feel a little bit like I'm betraying my home state by thinking about this or recording it. And to be honest, I'm not even sure yet if I'm actually going to have the granolas to post it. But there's one thing I've learned since I have moved to Tennessee. And I'll fully admit, again, as a Texan, we tend to think that we do everything better than everybody else. That's just how we're raised. We're very proud of how we do things. And 98% of the time, I still pretty much believe that's true. But this is one thing that in Tennessee, they have got down pat, that the 3 places that I've lived in Texas have not. So, without naming any names, here we go. Here in Tennessee, and I don't know if this is all Tennessee or just this little teeny town of Philadelphia that we live at now, but here, people are actually nice and courteous in the car rider line. I know, it's crazy. I have been honked at, and I've been given the finger. I've gotten the hands in the air like, what's up? Like, what, you want to get out of the car and fight me? Like, right here in the car rider line? I don't know about you, but I still have my kids in the car, so I really would prefer to hide that crazy from my children. And usually it's for something silly, like you need to turn in somewhere, or you forgot that at 3 o'clock that one way becomes the other way, and then you go the wrong way, and it's just the silliest little things that people get really upset about. Now, I understand Mama Bear's trying to get to her baby cub at the end of the day. I get it. I am a mama bear myself. But there's something to be said for people just being nice and hospitable. Now, I'll fully admit I am not the mom that like shows up early with like time to spare, and you know, I don't, my kids, they don't have the matching bows and the backpacks. I'm usually the one that's like, no, Lincoln, you cannot take that BB gun to school with you, and oh, pick up that sword that just fell out of the floorboard. Somebody hold the dog so they don't follow you into school. That is typically my car rider experience. We pack a whole lot of crazy in this Suburban, and it all tends to be shown at the beginning and the end of the school day. Now, I did some math here. Okay, look, I'm not much of a mathematician, so y'all don't judge me if I'm wrong. But I calculated with an average of 179 school days. And let's say I spend 30 minutes a day in the car rider line, which, let's be honest, I probably spend more than that. But if I happen to cruise through at the right time, 20 minutes in the afternoon, 10 minutes in the morning, that's 30 minutes a day. Doing that math means that you and me, fellow car rider picker upper, are spending almost 4 days a year in the car rider line. That's just if you have one kid. Now me, I did the math on, you know, if you did one kid your whole career. Well, I have 4 kids. That means that for, let me look, 19 years, I'm fixing to be picking up and dropping off every day. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm thankful that I have the opportunity to do that. I am not complaining. But for 19 years, that's what I'm going to be doing. Now, doing all that means that 70.85 days of my life will be spent in the car rider line. That's not 70 working days. That's 70.85 24-hour days I will spend in the car rider line. Now, I think we could all benefit from spending those days and that time just being nice. There are enough agitated people in this world that I think we can just be nice in the car rider line. So kudos to Philadelphia, Tennessee for making my 70.85 days so much nicer than they would have been if I'd have spent that time getting yelled at and honked at and been trying to get in mama fights in the parking lot. So I'm not really sure how to end this. Go forth, prosper, make your car rider a little bit nicer.